the Canadian worker is getting half the investment of the American worker and 30% less than the average OECD worker after all these deficits were put in place, supposedly to stimulate investment. And as I said, since Mr. Carney got in, investment has collapsed. Why is it that deficits don't lead to investment? Because very simply, everything comes from somewhere. When you borrow money out of the economy, you create an opportunity cost. The money that is lent to government for new excessive spending is money that will therefore not be invested in building a new factory, mine, pipeline, R&D facility. It's called the crowding out effect. And we saw it most prominently in Israel when they had huge deficits in the 1990s and investors could just sit back and buy bonds and get 6% with almost no risk. When the government reversed the policy, balanced its budget, the investors had to invest in productive enterprises, so they created the startup nation, the most technologically advanced nation on planet Earth. And now they have more companies on the NASDAQ than all European countries combined, even though Europe has 75 times as many people. In other words, paying down debt, balancing budgets actually requires investors to put their money to productive uses. If you allow huge deficits, all you do is cause malinvestment. You borrow the money out of this part of the economy, the productive side, and you spend it into this side of the economy, the unproductive governmental side. We don't need to redistribute more capital from private sector to government. We already have too much government as it is. We need a bigger, more robust, free enterprise business sector in this country. And that's what a balanced budget allows.